Good morning, this is Bill from Europa, Naples, and today I have this gorgeous 2010 Porsche 911 Carrera Coupe. This is one of the last of the 997s, one of the most incredible 911s Porsche ever made, and it's just a beauty of a thing to behold. Now, a friend of mine who hates people, by the way, that's totally irrelevant to this point, well, maybe it's not. He thinks this car should be a basic human right, that when you're born, into this world, you're just simply assigned a 911, and it stays with you throughout time. Now, that's a fantastic idea. If politicians want to come out with that, they'll finally get me to really rally behind them. The Democrats are always talking about this and that, the Republicans, this and that. If they come out with the right to a 911, man, you're going to get a lot of people to the polls. And that also sort of begs the question also, those young guys and gals out there just kind of starting out in life, they're coming out of college in their 20s, they're, starting to make some money. How important is a family really? How rewarding are children when compared to the joys of owning a 911? It's something you might want to think about because, kids are definitely going to slow down your progress towards this car, and you could be enjoying it a whole lot sooner if, you stick to the birth control section of the local pharmacy. Anyway, that's up to you. I'm just throwing a suggestion out there. Take it as you will. Back to this car. One owner, 25,000 miles if I recall correctly. Seal gray metallic outside, charcoal leather inside. It is stunning. 911s are probably the most iconic cars. Well, maybe not. There's 57 Chevy, everybody on the planet. Well, you know what? It's up there. It's top 5 of cars that everybody in the world knows. This thing has been going strong for, 5-6 decades. And it really hasn't changed. Well, that's not true. If you look at it, 65, 350, okay, that is different. But the styling really hasn't changed much. It's and here's the fantastic thing about it. Somehow they take this bizarre idea of hanging the engine off the ass of the vehicle way back there, and they turn it into one of the most rewarding, high performance vehicles of all time. It just doesn't make sense, and that's part of what makes it so fantastic. Look at the fat fenders on this thing, the big vents over the rear engine, the beautiful window line. Carreras have always had the most gorgeous side window lines in world history, and this is no exception. The 997, such a beautiful car. Those big 5-star alloys, the oval single lights up front. It's got the bi-xenons. It's got LEDs on the front bumper. Beautiful big air dam down there, suck it in the wind. What a gorgeous, gorgeous car. It's so beautifully styled. The mirrors, the way they're designed to help airflow. This thing has an incredible low drag coefficient. It barely moves any air at all. It just slips through it. And that helps it do 0 to 60 in about 4.7 seconds and run to a top speed of about 180. There's big twice pipes down there. The sort of muted bumperettes. They've really done a nice job making that bumper, U.S. legal while keeping it reserved. That sloping roof line, the big rear glass. Oh, God, I could just look at this thing all day. All right, anyway, let's start in the frunk. Now, there's a word I hate. I absolutely hate it. I don't know why people use that frunk. Yeah, I get it. It's a front trunk. Fine, okay, whatever. Frunk. Oh, God. Anyway, nice and deep. You see I got a bunch of junk in there. There's the original mats. You got stuff in here. You got a Porsche logo here. Simple, elegant, efficient, proper. Behind these little guys, if I untwist them, you'll find the spare tire stuff. Or I should say the, tire repair kit. And there it is. Everything lovely and nice and as it should be under the frunk. Now, to close these things, anyone who slams them should probably be, frankly, shot on a firing squad. You just simply put it down and use that Porsche emblem to give it a tap. That way you don't get fingerprints on the car and certainly no dents and no wear to the hinges and latches that aren't designed to be slammed. Here you see these beautiful bi-xenon headlamps, nice and clear, no fading. Again, one owner garage kept car. There's those beautiful 5-star Carrera alloys with I don't know, what do we got? Michelin's on there. Very, very nice. Again, that beautifully styled mirror, the way it's meant to suck air around it. Oh, God, I love it. These guys up here, people sometimes ask what they are. Let me see if I can open one. I can't, I'm not going to pry it. Anyway, they're receptacles for a ski rack or, canoe rack. If you're one of those sporty peoples with a Labrador and a paddle board, then you can stick a rack up there and take it with you. Let me show you inside the engine bay, because of course that is where the magic happens on this 911. Okay, so back here, there it is, hanging off the rear end of the vehicle, is a 3.6 liter direct injection, flat six boxer cell motor. That means the pistons are coming out to the side. It puts out about 350 horse, if my memory serves. It's made into a very classic 6-speed manual gearbox. With the 997, and with this sort of evolution of the 997, Porsche has done a phenomenal job of sort of mimicking the air-cooled sound. Of course, all the purists want these air-cooled cars, which they make even less sense than a ass engine car. Air-cooled? What the hell? But, here it is. So it's water cooled, which is great. It's really, water cooling is good because pretty much every car on the planet has water cooling. And, it is still, despite that, it gurgles and burbles and ticks and makes great crazy noises. All the stuff that made the air-cooled motor so lovable to the purists has been sort of, carried through into this motor. And it's smooth, incredible rev band, power the whole way across. Just an absolute joy to drive this thing. I love the Carrera logo here too. And this guy, you can see the outline of it here, is a power operated, electronically controlled rear spoiler. So when you're going down the road, that thing will raise or lower electronically to keep the tail end planted at higher speeds. Very nice feature. Up top you see that microscopic sunroof. It's not big, but it's there, so that's what you get. Inside, you've got beautiful black leather, absolutely gorgeous, very subtle, very Spartan. This, again, with the 997, was designed to harken back to the earlier models. That dashboard could be out of a Super Beetle. Now, certainly an earlier 911, something from the 80s anyway. Very, very cool, beautiful, sort of turbo jet exhaust looking pull handles. That's kind of the only departure from old 911 stuff. You got map pockets in here. You got nice leather on this. You got, this does have the optional power seats and the Bose stereo, so that's nice. You got side airbags. There's your memory seat controls. Here in the back, you got space for, I don't know who's going back there. Certainly not the kids if you're going to have this car, so they're not going to be around. Canadian friends, whoever will volunteer to go back there, thalidomide babies, you get someone back there if you try. It also becomes a very nice cargo area where you can lower that. There you see the secretly revealed Bose subwoofer, and if you need to stuff stuff back there, you can. One thing I don't like is trying to get the seatbelt around that one-handed with my phone. All right. There it is, done. Let's hop in. So Porsche, of course, has an incredible racing heritage, which is why the bottom of the steering wheel is flat. That helps you get in and out at the track when you got all your gear on. Also, the key is over here on the left side of the column. That's another sort of famous Porsche thing. I'm going to roll my power seat forward. I'm going to leave the door open and fire this thing up so you can hear the gurgling and burbling. All right, there it is. It wasn't a cold start, so I didn't get enough of it. It just sounds nice and smooth. But let me tell you what a fantastic sound comes from that thing. Wait. Oh, God. God, I just love the way these cars run and sound. Get my seatbelt on, and we'll go through a couple of things here. I tried wearing one of these helmet cam things attached to my head. Not only do I look absolutely ludicrous in it, it didn't work at all. The filming was even more erratic than it is now. So, okay, what do we got? We've got 25,000 miles on the clock. We've got one of the most attractive instrument clusters in world history. Everything you need. You've got your oil pressure, your fuel, your water temp, what do we got? Two different temps there. There's the oil pressure, and what the hell is that, oil temp? That's pretty cool. Anyway, tack and your 200 mile an hour speedo, which is not terribly far off. Over here you got your mirrors, beautiful leather steering wheel with titanium silver inserts, or body color inserts, nice comfy grips at the 10 and 2. Again, this very cool dashboard that just harkens back to the earlier models. You got an auto dimming mirror, you got a sunroof here that'll go back. Look at that Alcantara headliner, beautiful. And I'll let in the sun if you want. I don't. Okay, so here's Porsche's PCM. with navigation and Bluetooth. We're going to get through the lawyer screen there. There you see the navigation screen. There's your Bluetooth if you want to connect it. Tuner, let's see what we got here. AM, FM, SAT, very nice. So very well equipped there. You got your heated seats. Don't need those today. Front and rear defrost, your climate control, automatic. This raises and lowers that rear spoiler, so if you want to do that manually, you can. Look at what my detailers do to me. I like keeping these vents equal and equidistant. Oh, God. Really bothers me when they're not straight. You've got Porsche stability management. That's a very advanced traction control. If you want to go sideways and fly around the track, you just turn that guy off. And here is a fantastic, proper enthusiast level 6-speed manual gearbox. Thank you, Porsche, for leaving that in this year. Let's go for a spin. So the great thing about 911s is they're made to bring doctors to work. Okay, well, not just that. They're also made to be incredible driving cars that thrill the occupants, and they pull that off better than just about any other car in the world. Sure, you get a Lamborghini or something, it's great, fast, incredible, but there is a quality to this that is unlike anything else. It is a pure driving machine. Its one purpose in life is to, make you enjoy your trip to wherever the hell you're going and not really want to get there. You're going to want to take detours and stuff, so you get to drive it more. You can see that TAC is taking center stage on the instrument cluster. Wow, we got a bird trying to commit suicide there. And he made it, by the way. Relax, ladies. There it is again, 2010 911 Coupe 6-speed manual. This thing is awesome. I don't even want to go to work. I just want to drive this all day. I wish I could really put it through its paces, but we're in kind of a nice neighborhood, so I don't want to torment the people. Let's do this though. Oh God, I love that. All right, anyway, where was I? 2010 911 Coupe 6-speed manual, one owner, 25,000 miles. Come get this thing. I'm not going to get anything done as long as we have it in stock. So I really appreciate you having a look today. Enjoy yourself, take care, and we'll see you with the next one.